hold up. They know the money is coming to go. So what?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with another quick one for you. Of course, it's blazing up the internet right now that Little Boosie has called out his main man, T.I.P. That's right, he's called out Tip. If you haven't subscribed, like, commented yet, go ahead and do so now. More exclusive content coming at you very soon, near future. We'll have this place full of people with entertaining stories and entertaining content. But moving back on to what we were talking about, Little Boosie went on Vlad. It was just released recently, and Vlad actually asked Little Boosie what did he think about T.I. snitching on his dead cousin, because T.I. actually caught a case in the beginning of his career, something like that, and it was a gun case, and his cousin passed away, and after his cousin passed away, I guess him and his cousin caught the gun case together, all right? And after his cousin passed away, the police wanted to know some information or whatever about the gun or whatever, and he blamed the gun on his cousin, who was deceased. Now, Boosie was pissed. Boosie straight up said, he a rat, fuck him. We're not, they supposedly had a collabo album in the works. Actually, I believe it was finished about 3 months ago. Boosie was on Vlad bragging about how him and T.I. had the hardest album in the industry at this time. But now we'll never hear this album. It'll probably end up getting leaked somewhere on the internet. But as of now, Boosie is standing on he's a rat, he's a snitch, and he ain't fucking with him. Now, here's something I want to say to you, Mr. Boosie. Why do I do that? I do that because of the political ties that most artists have with each other. It's so politically tied in that when they're friends or they have something in common or they're working on something, when one does something wrong, the other doesn't say anything about it. They just leave it alone, right? This is probably the first time I've ever personally seen an artist that was so-called friends or whatever with another artist, both platinum artists, and the bigger artist does something wrong, and the underdog says, man, fuck him. I'm not fucking with him. You know, this is why we love Boosie. Boosie badass. This is why we love Boosie, because the political ties mean nothing. He's going to stand on what is right to stand on, what the moral code is, what the street says, and that's what he's going to stand on. Now, I think a lot of us had already knew that, you know, T.I., the guy got a year and a day for like 30 guns, 2 silencers, grenades. I'm exaggerating a little bit, maybe. I don't know if he was caught with grenades, but I'm just saying he got caught with a damn artillery, okay, of weapons. And he got a year and a day. And then he did Crime Stoppers commercials, for goodness sake. I mean, the Crime Stopper commercial, 1-800-TIPS or something. If you see a crime being committed in the neighborhood, make sure you contact the police and this 1-800 number down here, and make sure that you report it, not record it. Listen, this has been Tip's nature for a long time. You know, I had somewhat ties to Tip, not him personally, but some of the people that was working in his camp was working on one of my projects at one time. And, you know, and we're talking years and years and years ago, too, in Atlanta. And, you know, I don't know. It was always, to me, the movements and characteristics of the fake. You know what I mean? We all, no one's perfect. We all have flaws. You know what I'm saying? But there's some things that you can do, I don't know, to make you look kind of corny, you know? And you know, he used to do a lot of corny shit. But nonetheless, Boosie has definitely cut ties with T.I., and he's calling him a snitch and calling him out and saying, listen, I don't fuck with no rats. If you told on your cousin, whether he dead or alive, The fact that you actually cooperated with the police is what Boosie is really pissed about. No cooperation. We does no cooperation over here. And that's what Boosie's standing on. And once again, this is why we love Boosie Badass. So you got to give Boosie his credit. Wrong or right, the man stands for something. And there's an old saying, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And we love Boosie because he stands for something, 10 toes down. He means it. He called T.I. a rat right there on Vlad. He didn't call him he called him a snitch too, but he didn't use any undertone word to be like, well, you know, he cooperated. Yeah, no. He said, nah, fuck him. He a rat too. And then after that, he said, because I don't, you know, basically saying I don't pick sides. There's no favorites with him. You know, I forgot exactly verbatim how he said it, what he said. But he was basically saying, look, once you a rat, it wouldn't matter to me if you was my cousin, my friend, my homeboy. You know, you get the same treatment as the rest of the rats. And I'm interested to see exactly where this goes. Everyone is waiting for T.I.'s response. I heard that he got on Instagram or somewhere and said he don't want to be the king of the South no more and blah, blah, blah. You know, look, Future and Lil Baby and them been took that king of the South spot, bro. I don't even, you know, whatever. But I'm curious to hear T.I. speak about it verbatim, verbally, on how he feels about it. He's so vocal about everything else. Now here's your chance to approach a real nigga in a real situation about real controversy. And we don't want to hear silence, Mr. Tip. We want to hear your voice on this one the same way that we would hear your voice criticizing people in the ghetto consistently. Once again, Boosie called T.I. a rat, a snitch. He's not holding back any punches. I'm curious to see exactly where this goes. Hopefully it stays. I'm pretty sure with them two, it's not going to get violent. They're both older. They both have kids, damn near grandkids, you know. So I just would love to see them go at each other on record, though. That would be pretty nice. But Boosie said he doesn't battle rap. And I think it's probably wise to not battle rap Boosie, because if you win, I don't know if he's going to be able to take that too, you know, lightly. But anyways, let's see where this goes. I'll keep you guys updated. And hey, Boosie called T.I. a rat snitch. I'm happy someone's called it out amongst the peers. If you haven't liked, subscribed yet, go ahead, leave a comment. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's cool. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can receive them every time. I'm Tony.
Stand on top like I'm King Kong. Paddle niggas like a ping pong. Run my block like I'm King Von.